Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Hytale again. Really, I just want to ask the question in 2024. Where's the game? Like, listen, people could call me impatient, which is true, but listen, this game got announced in 2018. I got a hold of it in 2019, like the announcement trailer. I signed up to the beta in 2019 January and then started getting interested in Hytale content in around summer 2019. And that 2019 was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I was 13. I was in I think I was just starting middle school at that age. Like, I'm literally at the end of my high school career. In 2 months, I'm becoming a full-grown adult man. I've got university applications to do. Like, I just want to play the game, you know what I'm saying? And listen, whenever the game does eventually come out, I will play it on launch, okay? Like, sure, the team could use all the time that they want, you know? But we have been waiting 5 years already, at least. Well, in those 5 years, they've been doing a lot of things. Like, they've had this recent push to make a whole new game engine, or remake the game engine from the ground up, because they were using Java and now they're using C++. And of course, now they're also wanting to make mobile release a thing at launch, which, honestly, I'm gonna tell you my opinion. Really, with the new engine, really, games have had engine updates already. Like, listen, if I was making this video 1 or 2 years ago, I'd probably say that it wasn't possible. But with games like Fortnite, for example, they had an entire engine switch update in Chapter 4, and Counter-Strike 2 had an entire switch from Source Engine to Source 2. And that was an update. They changed from CSGO to CS2 with that Source Engine change. And of course, Riot Games is behind Hypixel Studios. So my question is, why can't they just do it? Like with Riot Games' other game, Valorant, they recently were able to port that game to consoles. And I'm guessing they obviously had to make a couple engine switches there to make the game actually working on console. So my question is, why is that not possible with Hytale? Valorant's console launch is also an example for why we don't actually need mobile Hytale at launch. I think having mobile at launch is just generally a terrible idea, because really it takes more development cost and more resources as well. So if they were to release the game without mobile and only have Windows or Mac support, or Windows and Mac support at the same time, they could gather extra finances from the community with the sale of their game. They could basically use the revenue from the game to work on the mobile edition of the game, and you know, the people would already have a game to play already. Listen, okay, Hytale is promising to be a lot of things. It's basically promising to be the second coming of Jesus Christ of video games, basically. And basically every single content creator who makes Hypixel videos right now is counting on this game, okay? The expectations are that high that the game needs to be perfect. This has basically enabled Hypixel Studios to have a culture of perfectionism. I've talked about this as well. They're remaking whole parts of the game from the ground up and everything. The combat system as well. The original combat system in the announcement trailer was very, very appealing to me, personally, because of its simplicity. You click and you swing a couple times. It's very, very simple. But now, they have a bunch of abilities going up and down, and with Quebec Corner's recent video, where they actually showed him the game, he himself said that players were doing, dashing abilities left and right in the actual combat testing. So, really, I'm very, very concerned with the combat of this game. With ability-based combat systems, they have to be done very, very well. Probably the only game that I've seen which has an actual good ability-based combat system is probably World of Warcraft. In WoW, the combat systems feel perfect. Everything just feels super fluid and responsive. And really, what I'm scared of is that really, I don't want Hytale's combat to be bad, because Hytale's combat is a significant part of the game, especially in adventure mode, multiplayer games PvP games and PvE games Bed Wars, Sky Wars, or even if someone makes a Walking Dead version of the game on a Minecraft server, or Hytale server. You get what I'm saying. If the combat is bad on launch, it's probably only going to be a launch problem. It's probably only going to be a problem at launch, because obviously the team will be improving on the combat system even after release. And of course, people who don't like the combat system, they can make mods for the game to change it to their announcement trailer. But yeah, that's basically my opinion. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys agree with what I'm saying? Do you guys not agree with what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys still excited? Because listen, regardless of how much I criticize this game, right? I'm still very excited for this game. I'd play it at launch. I'd play it in beta too, okay? Like, I want this game to release, and I want the game to be good. But I also don't want people to overhype themselves and sort of expect this game to cure world hunger. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, have a good one.